Okay, so good day everyone. Good day to my dear students. Today I'm going to discuss with you the part of your SLM which is what more for week number 3, module 3, what more. So the letter A instruction there is complete the table. Below, use the value of A, B, and C to determine the sum and the product of the roots each of the given quadratic equation. Then letter B, know by my roots. Okay, so I guess you have some clarification for letter B. How are we going to transform transform the given roots or make a quadratic equation given the roots? Okay, so given the roots. Okay, so let's start. For example, the roots of the quadratic equation is negative 2 and 3. That is already the value of x. So, meaning our first value of x is x sub 1 is negative 2, and then your x sub 2 is positive 3. So, what you are going to do, you're going to equate this to 0. Equate to 0. Okay, so step 1, equate to 0 becomes your x equals to negative 2. Then the other one is x equals 3. So becomes x plus 2 equals 0. And then this one is x minus 3 equals to 0. So that is applying addition property of equality. I hope it is clear for you. So we have here two zeros here. So we will express this as product. Since in this part we apply the zero product property, its factor is equated to 0. So this will become x plus 2. So we will express as product of binomials. So x minus 3 equals 0. Okay? Then we will apply FOIL method. So from here, amo ni ang given, tapos gin-equate sa 0, and then express as product of two binomials. So this is the factored form of your quadratic equation. And then we will transform this into standard form. Okay? Standard form. So FOIL method, first term is x squared, and then the outer term and the inner term. So add the product of the outer terms and the product of the inner terms using FOIL method. So negative 3x, x times negative 3, and then plus 2x minus 6 equals 0. Then our final quadratic equation is x squared minus x minus 6 equals 0. So this is now our quadratic equation written in standard form. So I hope it is clear for you. Okay, so let's try another example. Okay, another example. The roots are 1 and 1/4. 1 and 1/4. So this is our x's, the value of x in our quadratic equation. So meaning the x sub 1 is 1, and then x sub 2 is 1/4. Okay. So usually, most of you find difficult in solving uh, involving fractions, no? Gakabudlayan ka mo basta may fraction na. So, I will show you how to solve with fraction. Okay, so first, we will equate to 0. So, this will become x equals 1, and then x equals 1/4. Then x minus 1 equals 0. Then x minus 1/4 equals 0. Okay. Then we will express this as product. Product of binomials. So we will multiply these two binomials. So this will become x minus 1 times x minus 1/4 equals 0. Okay, by the way, we will get rid of the fraction. So before we write it here, we will get rid first of the fraction so that you will not be dealing with fraction, because I know that you find difficult in dealing with fraction. So in this part, we will get rid already of the fraction. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply the LCD. So that is what we're going to do. So we have here 1, and then 1/4. So the LCD is 4, the least common denominator. So we will multiply both sides of the equation by 4 so that we will be dealing now with the whole numbers. So this is what will happen. We will multiply by 4. Multiply by 4 because our LCD is 4. So this will become 4x minus 1, or 4x minus 1 equals 0. Or in this part, you can also multiply first 4 and then subtract 1 here. So you can do it also here so that you will not be dealing with fraction. Becomes 4x equals 1, and then you have there. So that is now our binomial or our equation. So here we will change 4x minus 1. 4x minus 1. So muna siyang matabo. And then we will now multiply our binomials using FOIL method. So first terms, 4x times x or x times 4x becomes 4x squared. Then the outer terms, x times negative 1 is negative x. The inner terms, negative 1 times 4x is negative 4x. And then the last terms, negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1 equals 0. Then simplify, combine like terms. We have 4x squared, copy, and the negative x minus 4x is negative 5x plus 1 equals 0. So this is now our quadratic equation in standard form. Meaning to say, the roots or the value of x or the solution of the quadratic equation 4x squared minus 5x plus 1 equals 0 are 1 and 1/4. Okay, so if you want to check, I hope that it is clear for you. Okay, so let's try another example, more on fractions. Okay, so next example, we have the roots 4/5 and negative 4. So our x sub 1, the first value of x is 4 fifth, and then the x sub 2, the second value of x is negative 4. So we have here, we will again equate to 0. So this will become x equals 4 fifth, and the other one is x equals negative 4. Then we will do what we have done previously. We will apply multiplication property of equality and addition property of equality. So this will become 5x. We will multiply 5 because 5 is our LCD. So 5x equals 4. And then this will become 5x minus 4 equals 0. Then the other one, x plus 4 equals 0. So we have already our two. These are the factors of our quadratic equation. So we will express as product of binomials 5x minus 4 times x plus 4 equals 0. Okay, again, multiply. So first terms, 5x times x is 5x squared. Then outer terms, 5x times 4 is 20x. So plus 20x. Then the inner terms, negative 4 times x, negative 4x. The last terms, negative 4 times 4 is negative 16 equals to 0. Okay, so we will write our final answer here. So 5x squared, and then combine like terms plus 16x here, and then minus 16 equals 0. Okay. Okay, so that's it. There are cases that the resulting um, equation here can be reduced to lowest term. So you're going to reduce that to lowest term by dividing the common monomial factor. Or if there is common among the coefficients of the first term, the second term, and with the constants. If there are common, then you're going to reduce to lowest term. Okay? So that's it. I hope you understand. Now in forming quadratic equation given the roots, so the resulting quadratic equation is in the standard form. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Do not hesitate to write a comment or questions for related to our discussion. Have a nice day and keep safe, everyone.